In this video, we will see phasor operations. First of all, if we want to add two phasors, that means addition. So, addition of two phasor Z1 plus Z2, it is equal to X1 plus X2. This is the real part. Then plus J Y1 plus Y2. This is the imaginary part. Also remember that addition and subtraction are better performed in rectangular form. So this is the rectangular form. So addition and subtraction are better performed in rectangular form. Now similarly for subtraction, if we want to subtract Z1 minus Z2, then this will be X1 minus X2 plus J Y1 minus Y2. First of all, we have to subtract real part, and after that we have to subtract the imaginary part. And also again remember that the subtraction is better performed in rectangular form. So for both addition and subtraction, we need phasors in rectangular form. Then next is multiplication of two phasor. So multiplication, suppose if we want to multiply two phasor Z1 and Z2, we have to multiply its magnitude, that is R1 and R2, and the angle will be added, that is phi1 plus phi2. Also remember that the multiplication and division, these are better performed in polar form. Here we can see for addition and subtraction, they are better performed in rectangular form. So here we can write rectangular form. For subtraction also rectangular form. For multiplication, the phasor should be in polar form. So this is polar form. Also for division, the division is better performed in polar form. So Z1 divided by Z2. Suppose if we want to divide these two phasors, so it will be R1 divided by R2 at an angle phi1 minus phi2. So here we can see for multiplication we have to multiply its magnitude and the angle will be added, and for division we have to divide the magnitude and the angle will be subtracted, that is phi1 numerator angle minus denominator angle. Also the multiplication and division also better performed in polar form. Now next is number 5, reciprocal. So for reciprocal it will be 1 divided by z. So this will be 1 upon r at an angle minus of phi. So this is the reciprocal. 1 upon z is equal to 1 upon magnitude at an angle minus phi. Then next is square root. Next is square root. So if we take square root of this phasor, so it will be square root of magnitude at an angle phi by 2. So we have to divide this angle by 2. Then next is complex conjugate. Complex conjugate. So for complex conjugate, Z is equal to, it will be represented like this. So it will be x minus jy. And also this is in rectangular form. Here we can write this is the rectangular form. Rectangular form. Then in polar form, this will be r at an angle minus phi. R at an angle minus phi, and this is called as polar form. Polar form. And in case of exponential form, it will be r, that is magnitude, multiplied with e to the power minus j phi. This is called as exponential form. It is the exponential form. So again, let's revise it. For addition, first we have to add the real part and then imaginary part. And for subtraction, we have to subtract the real part and then imaginary part. For multiplication, we have to multiply the magnitude and the angles will be added. For division, we have to divide the magnitude and the angle will be subtracted. For reciprocal, it will be 1 upon magnitude at an angle, the angle will be negative, or opposite of this, whatever angle, whatever the sign here, if it is positive, then here this will be negative angle, and here if it is negative, then it will be positive here. So now next is square root. So for square root, we have to take the square root of magnitude and then the angle will be divided by 2. Then next is complex conjugate. So for complex conjugate, the sign here will be negative. So it is x plus minus jy. This is the rectangular form. And for polar form, it is r at an angle minus phi. For exponential form, it is r into e to the power minus j phi. And also remember that x z is equal to x plus jy. This is called rectangular form. Also z is equal to r at an angle phi. This is called polar form. And z is equal to r into e to the power j phi. It is called exponential form. And also remember that r is equal to under root of x square plus y square, and this phi is equal to tan inverse of y by x. Tan inverse of y by x. And also remember 1 upon j is equal to minus j, and j square is equal to 1. We can verify this in calculator. If we take this calculator in complex mode, then 1 upon this j or I is minus j, and if we take the square of this, then it is minus 1. So here this is minus 1, not 1. And one more thing is to remember e to the power j phi. E to the power j phi is equal to cos phi plus j sin phi. E to the power j phi is equal to cos phi plus j sin phi. So this is about phasor operations. Thanks for watching and don't forget to share to this video.